This video that you're currently watching is probably going to have a lot of really random clips in it because I got really busy and was working on my children's book dummy, which I have finished. I am so excited. So I haven't started submitting to literary agents yet because I decided my portfolio isn't quite where I want it to be before I start sending it out into the world and be like, look at what I can do. I want it to actually really show what I can do. And up until the last month, I was just kind of posting random things to my portfolio that I liked that I had done, but weren't things that I had specifically made to be like, here is what I can do. So this month, my whole focus has been on making art that says, here is what I'm capable of. And here are the things that I like to draw. One thing that I've learned and really thought about as I've been deciding what needs to go into my portfolio is don't put things on there that you don't want to do work in. For instance, I was looking at some really cute illustrations of characters on bicycles. Oh my gosh, I want to do a character on a bicycle. But then I was like, Amber, you hate drawing bicycles. I hate it. I can't stand it. It's too many straight lines, and then you got to have perfectly circular wheels and the handlebars to make things awkward. I hate drawing bicycles. Same thing. I hate drawing cars. I hate drawing vehicles. I just do not like drawing modes of transportation. So I had to stop myself and be like, why would I want to put something in my portfolio that I hate drawing? I don't want to get work. I don't want to get asked to maybe illustrate a children's book that's about kids on bicycles, and all of the bicycles I would have to be drawing and illustrating, and I would hate every minute of it. So that is one thing that I've really been focusing on, show what you can do, show how well you can do it, what you want to be doing. Don't put things in your portfolio just because they look good. If they're things that you don't want to be drawing, only put stuff in that you want to be drawing. So I've been doing a lot of character sheets, just showing different characters and different poses and facial expressions, and I have loved that. I could just sit and make up new characters and draw them in different settings and different expressions and experiences. I love that. So I've done some of those, and then I have done some more scenes, double spread. You know how when you open a children's book and you'll have an illustration that goes all the way across both pages. I've done a couple of those, but the two that I've done for my portfolio specifically are outdoor scenes. So today I'm working on an indoor scene because I want to have at least one indoor scene in my portfolio, and then I think I'm done. I'm not done adding to my portfolio. Obviously that is going to be a lifelong thing, but I think I'm done getting it ready to start submitting my book dummy to literary agents, which is exciting. I'm hoping to my goal in January was to finish the book dummy, which was so much work. I don't know if other people do it differently, but the way I figured out how to do it, I had to ended up having to be very detailed in my sketches for each page because I want it to convey something about what the final product is going to be. So it ended up taking me forever. And then I was like, okay, at the end of January, I'll start submitting. I'll be done with my book dummy and I'll start submitting to literary agents, which is when I got to February and I was like, I don't know if my portfolio is where I want it to be before I start sending this out. So I've delayed a whole nother month. And now we're at the end of February. And this whole month, my goal was to finish pieces for my portfolio so that I could feel confident sending this book dummy out, because I feel like I only have one shot with each literary agent for this book. Obviously I could write and illustrate another book and try again. But this book has my whole heart, and I really want it to get published. And I feel like for your book, you only have one shot. You can only show it to the literary agent one time, and if they say no, it's no. You don't really get a second chance unless they come back to you and say, here's a few changes I would suggest, please send it to me. If you make those changes, please send it to me again, and I'll take another look. But otherwise, you really only have one shot. So I want to make sure my portfolio is where it needs to be. How many times can I say that? Anyways, I want to show you the sketch that I finished. That I'm going to be working on rendering with color and lighting and shading and all that stuff today. I probably won't finish it today. It's a bigger illustration. There's a lot of details in it, but I'm excited. I'm hoping I'll finish it by the end of the day tomorrow, which will put me right at my goal of updating my portfolio in February, and I will be ready to start submitting to literary agents on March 1st, which is exciting. So the month of March is going to be the Submit to Agents month, which is exciting. But anyways, let me show you. Okay, first, before I show the sketch, I just wanted to show you, I had this pulled up on my computer. I created this really cute bunny and strawberry pattern yesterday. I was procrastinating something else that I was working on, and I got really annoyed with it. So I took a break, and I ended up drawing this really cute pattern of these adorable little bunnies. There's strawberries, there's some florals. It's super cute. I currently have it as my wallpaper on my iPad. Very cute. And so I have created a tablet version, a desktop version, and a phone version, and I put it up on Patreon for all my patrons. Sometimes when I make something random like this and I really like it, I will just give it to my patrons because I feel like they deserve it. So anyways, just wanted to shout that out there. Here is the pattern, how it looks on my iPad for a better look. It's so cute. I mean, look at these little bunnies. They're so cute, and it's got like kind of like that hand painted look to it, which I really love. I think that's my favorite style. So you'll be probably seeing a lot more of that from me. Okay, so this is the sketch. We've got this little girl. She's sleeping with her bunny, and she's got this gorgeous bed, and then she's kind of got a bunny themed room. So I saw this really cute little bunny toy here. In a picture on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I want to put that on the dresser. I had drawn the dresser and the bed already, and then it kind of just turned into a bunny themed room, which I thought was cute. I mean, theoretically, this could be a book about a girl who loves bunnies, or like a girl who's really excited for Easter, anything like that. And I think this is going to be good for like a spring vibe anyway, since we've got spring coming up. So anyways, I'm going to be illustrating this. Let me show you the color palette. This is the color palette I've gone with, so very spring colors, kind of light, more pastel ranged with a few darker tones, and kind of a cottagecore vibe, to be honest, because I feel like this bedspread is giving cottagecore. Anyways, yeah, I'll be working on that today. friends. First of all, a couple of updates. I don't think I ever ended up showing you how the new illustration I was working on turned out, the girl sleeping in her bedroom. So I'll do that now, and I'll put like an actual image of it up on the screen so you can see it a little bit better without the glare of my computer in the background. But she turned out really cute and sweet, and she's up on my portfolio now also, so you can go to my website to see it. And yesterday I did the big scary step and leap of sending 2 query letters out to literary agents with my book and my manuscript and some sample artwork. I'm really excited about this step. I mean, it's scary and I might get all rejections, which I'm prepared for, but I'm excited that I've made it this far, and I do want to start working on another book pretty soon here, but first I need to make some stickers. I haven't updated my sticker sheet collection over at my, what do I refer to her as? She's like my partner. I can't remember what she's called. But Lauren at Lauren Phelps Designs, it has partnered with me to kind of take over the sticker side of things, since it's just too difficult for me to be doing that from Germany. I don't want to have to deal with all of the tax laws and everything that are going to come with running a business over here. So she is my US partner, and she makes the stickers for me, and she ships them and handles everything, and I just do the artwork and design the sticker sheets. So I have a really cute new collection I'm working on. It's called Love Letters. Let's see if I can find the artwork on here it is. So this is the artwork for it. Really cute, kind of the same color palette as the bunny strawberry pattern that I came out with recently. I have been really into drawing birds lately, and especially these like cute geese. So there's going to be a couple of those in there, and then also the bunnies from that pattern are going to be featured in it. They're so cute. So this is the Love Letters collection, and I think I'm going to include Pajama Party Girls on a sticker sheet with that because they kind of match the color scheme. So this were our Patreon downloads for January. I'm pretty sure these were January's Patreon downloads. So I want to include those in the Love Letters collection. And then I'm going to do a re-release of one of my most popular sticker sheet collections, which was a spring collection. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it while I'm on camera because I have a lot of artwork on my iPad going back many years. Oh, here it is. So this is the artwork. So this is just like the sticker sheet, the normal sticker sheet artwork, and then there are some cute girl characters that are on a second sticker sheet. So I'm going to be relaunching those, obviously formatted with the new formatting, but I think it's going to be really cute. And then I asked on Instagram if anyone was interested in a character sheet of one of the character designs I did for my children's book portfolio. She was really cute, and she kind of fits in with the theme of stationery and stickers, so thought she might be cute as a sticker sheet. So let me pull that up here. Portfolio file, and that would be this one. Cute girl. She's holding a journal that says keep out. She has a fountain pen and a pencil and cute glasses, and this one is my favorite. She's like so excited to get new pens in the mail, which is me. So I'm going to do a sticker sheet of that also. So those are all what's going to be coming up in the next sticker release over at Lauren Phelps Designs. That's where all of my sticker sheet products are hosted. So anyways, I need to work on that over the next couple of days. And I've got some footage. I was writing down a list of what I want to put in my next Substack newsletter, which I'm going to try and have out on Friday. I want to share my favorites from February, my book reviews from February, and update with new artwork that has come out. And then the following week, I should be able to update with all the information about the new sticker collections. Hopefully I've progressed that far on them by then. But anyways, I'll check back in with you soon. Bye. Friends, just popping back in to update you a little bit on what has been going on here since I last talked to you. I completed the Patreon illustrations for this month and they turned out really cute. I got to use a really light and airy pastel color palette, which I haven't treated myself to in a while. I do use a lot of pastels in my work, but with some contrast, but this was like purely just the light, airy, like rainbow pastels, and it was really fun. I think I shared that with you a little bit earlier, the completed illustrations, so can you hear that? The crows are out. We're having like a false spring right now, so the birds are just like in action. It's crazy if you go outside the amount of birds you can hear right now. This is my first spring in Germany, so I'm just soaking it in. I'm loving it. But anyways, got those posted on Patreon, so if you're interested in those, head over to Patreon to check that out. And I started working. I scanned in some paintings that I did for the Little Red Hen children's book that I'm working on, just as a personal project. My grandmother actually turned the Little Red Hen story into like a poem, and so I decided to illustrate it just for like my family, but also thought it would be good for my portfolio, so I've just slowly been working on that. I think I've completed maybe 6 pages. Yeah, not too far into it, but this is where we're at. So I hand painted this whole background, and then I separately painted the hen and this pot, and there's going to be a mouse here stirring something. And now I use Photoshop to Photoshop her into the background that I painted, and now I'm just going through and editing it digitally to finish the illustration. So I'll add on all the details, like this rug obviously isn't going to be like a big pink blob. It's going to have a texture to it, and there's actually going to be a table here with the other characters sitting around the table, and then obviously I'll draw in the little mouse. There's going to be some more stuff here, and she's going to have obviously like eyes and other details added to her. But yeah, I think it's really fun to combine hand painted pieces to a final composition. I like to do both. So I really love doing some parts of it hand painted and some parts of it digital. And I think the result is pretty magical. Let me show you one that's finished. And a lot of these you can see if you go to my website, theprimrosecorner.com, and look at my portfolio. You can see a lot of these there. But for instance, let's see. So this, I painted this as the, it's going to be the end papers of the book, or the front papers, both. It's going to be at the front and the back of the book. I thought this one was just going to be empty because at the beginning of the story, the little red hen is living by herself. So this is going to be at the front. And then I thought for the back end pages, I will add all the characters in doing stuff in the same background. So this, I think it turned out really beautiful. It was all hand painted. I hand painted every aspect of this, but then I went in and edited it digitally to add in some shading, add in a little bit of magic, like little floaty yellow dust motes in the air, stuff like that. And I think it turned out really pretty. So this is like my preferred illustration style, is hand painting some of the elements and digitally editing some stuff in with my Owlcrate and Photoshop. All still hand drawn, but just done with my Apple Pencil instead of a pencil. So anyways, that's one thing that I'll be working on today. Also, since the last time we chatted, I submitted my children's book to a third literary agency. This one was a little bit different because the last two that I sent in were supposed to be addressed to specific agents, and I had two specific agents in mind that I'm really interested in working with. And this third one doesn't have you query a specific agent, even though I have a preferred agent at the agency that I am aware of and have done some research on her. They have you submit just to the agency as a whole. So we'll see how that goes. I don't expect to hear back from any of these until probably end of May. Most of them say that it takes around 12 weeks to get back to people who've submitted queries, but I do know that right now it's the London Book Fair, which I know a lot of these agents are going to be attending, pitching their current clients' work. And then in beginning of April is the big International Children's Book Fair, which is a huge deal in the picture book world, and I know a lot of them are going to be busy prepping for that and being at that. So I think I'm guessing it's going to take longer than their 12-week timeline, which is what they've said on their website. All of them have said 12 weeks. I think the last one I submitted to actually said a little bit longer than that. But anyways, I have a fourth one that I have researched, and she was a literary agent for a couple of children's books that I really loved, so I'm going to try and submit to her this afternoon. Yeah, so I'm going to finish that illustration, submit to this literary agent, wrap up this vlog. Sorry to break your heart. I'm sure you wanted more. This vlog has been very sporadic, and I apologize for that. I'll try to be a little bit more consistent with my filming for the next studio vlog. But if you have any requests or suggestions for videos, please leave them in the comments below, because I do really like filming just one-off videos, not like, montage footage from a whole week, but just like addressing one topic, like reviewing the Tom Studio pen. That was really fun. I haven't really done a review like that before, and it was really interesting. I enjoyed it. And yeah, that's going to be it for this vlog. I will check back in with you soon. If you are interested in downloading some of my artwork, please check out the Patreon. It's called the Cozy Club, so it's just the Primrose Corner on Patreon, and then the tier for all the artwork is called, sorry about the lighting. The tier for all the artwork is called the Cozy Club, and so everyone in the Cozy Club is part of the Cozy Club crew, and it's really fun. We vote on a theme every month, and yeah. Oh, also if you want to check out my art, you can go to my portfolio, theprimrosecorner.com, and I just started a Substack newsletter. I've only got 2 newsletters up right now, but I'll be posting a 3rd newsletter on Friday, which is already ready to go. I'm really enjoying Substack. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I'm getting really frustrated with Instagram. It just doesn't feel good posting there. So I've been posting really sporadically on Instagram. Maybe I'll get back into it, but I don't know, I just feel sad when I post on Instagram. So I haven't been posting as much, but I am really enjoying Substack. It's more, there is like a Twitter type feature to it where you post notes, but it is more like a long form content platform, which I feel like is really valuable when we're so, our attention span is just so short now because we're so used to just seeing little tiny tweets and, you know, short little TikTok videos and reels, YouTube shorts, and like it's hard to sit through a whole video now, which thank you if you sat through this whole video. It's hard to sit through a whole video now or to read an entire article because your attention span is just shot. So I'm trying to work on fixing my attention span, which is already a big problem because I have ADHD. So definitely the short form content is making that worse. So I'm trying to reset. But anyways, check out Substack if you're interested. But I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.